Hey guys, ILN welcomes you all to our latest episode in Success Series campaign. With us, we have Kiran Verma, and he's the pioneer in the efforts to integrate technology and blood donation campaigns across India. And we would know more from him now, and I'll just go right to him. Hi, Kiran. Give us a little brief about Simply Blood and also what motivated you to embark on this journey.
Thanks, Abhishek. My name is Kiran Verma, and I run an initiative called Simply Blood, which is world's first virtual blood donation platform. Uh, the idea came into my mind in 2016 when I got into a situation where I got to know about how blood is being sold across India, and due to which my own blood was sold to a poor family because of the black marketing happening around the blood. And that's the time when I took a pledge that I'm going to create a platform which is going to solve, problems for blood donation in India, so that nobody should die waiting for blood. And if you see blood donation in India, it's very huge problem. Every day, more than 12,000 people dies waiting for blood. So the whole purpose of this initiative is to make sure that nobody dies waiting for blood after 31st December 2025.
ILN supports you completely. We would also like to know what are your milestones in future? What have you set up for your plans in future? And what are the nearest goals that you're planning to achieve?
So in India needs around 15 million units of blood every year, out of which 11 millions of blood are being collected every year. Out of that, 6 to 7% is being discarded due to several reasons, like blood is, not as per the standard set by the WHO and Indian Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. So, so technically, 4 to 5 million units are being extra required every year for blood donation. So, if you see, the numbers are very small, but the point is there is no organization in India which is practically trying to solve the problem by 100% as of now. Though many organizations, thousands and hundreds of organizations in India are working day and night to make sure that they are helping out more and more people in different part of India, but that is not scalable, and that is not achievable until and unless we create a community of donors who are ready to provide blood at any moment of time to blood banks and blood organizations. So my nearest goal is to create a community of at least 5 million blood donors all across India, for which we are targeting to do a campaign. And I'm going to walk all across India for 21,000 kilometers starting in December 2021 from Kerala. I'm going to start that journey, and that journey is going to take at least 2 years and maybe 2 to 3 years, by the end of that journey. But that is going to cover every state and every union territory all across India. And because of that, we are targeting to have at least 5 million blood donors on our platform, so that we can help and support all the blood banks all across India, so that they don't face any sort of shortage in next 2 years. And whatever the deficit could be, we will be trying to fill that gap in next coming further 2 years after this walk, so that we can create a huge community of blood donors to fill the gap. And the recent, or maybe you can say the current goal for us is to achieve 1 million blood donors by end of 2022, so that we can have a significant amount of blood awareness all across India, and wanted to help at least 1 million people by that time.
What keeps you motivated every day? Because it is not something that will happen tomorrow. You know that it will happen probably a year down the line or 2 year down the line, and you must have faced a lot of hardships also. So there must be a fire, there must be a why that keeps you going every day. So give us a little brief about that also, so that our users can learn about the why.
My why actually lies in my son, or maybe you know kids from the same generation, because if you see, we often try to solve a problem, but we don't try to go and end up that problem by 100%. If you see, only one single problem has been solved in independent India, that is polio. And polio eradication happened when collectively the whole community, the whole nation stood up and took part into it. So my whole purpose is that this problem can only be solved when people are so much aware and so much connected with the cause, that they understand the gravity of this urgency. And I just wanted to give legacy to our next generation. That is what keeps me motivating, because as you know that everybody is going to die someday or the other. But the point is how they are going to die. If even if a single person dies waiting for blood, that means I haven't done my job by 100%. And that's if you see that this practically, this problem is one of the few such problem which is solvable in next couple of years. If we have a little amount of motivated people, and we keep on pushing them in the right direction, we can solve this problem by 100%.
What would you advise for people who are trying to make a social impact in healthcare?
Every organization or every community we work with, they all have their own different ways of working it, solving the same problem. If you see, our intention or our focus is to make sure that we we connect people with the cause rather than we connect with the platform. Even if somebody is doing independently something for blood donation, we are ready to support them, we are ready to advise them, or we are ready to learn from them. The only reason is because if you see, it's not just one organization or one entity which is going to solve this problem by itself alone. It's going to be the whole nation, and all the organization we are associated with, whether it's Red Cross, Army, Armed Force Transfusion Center, or any another organization like commercial organization like Fitter. They have got brilliant community all across. Although they are fitness freaks people, but still these people are so much motivated that they help people all across India, and they are on their toes every day and night just to solve every possible blood request all across the nation. And I feel proud that I have been associated with them since last 2.5 years, and that's it.
So, could you please elaborate more on your idea of discipline and how it propels you to achieve your milestones?
So in my case, if you see, I never thought of being so dedicated to anything in my life till date. I when I got to know about the harsh reality behind blood donation, I saw that there are people who are more dedicated or more motivated than me in blood donation. But the point is, they don't have products, or maybe support which is needed, or maybe one solution which can make their work easy. So Simply Blood is that one product or one solution which is actually solving their problem in a larger way. So we are helping out so many people every day without even knowing them, without even calling them. I don't know how many thousands of people have got benefited through our platform till date, and that's the really wonderful feeling for anyone of us who's working behind this thing. And the whole ecosystem is so complex, and there are so many variables into it that you cannot define you cannot solve the problem by just one product or one service. There has to be hundreds of such platforms, like Simply Blood, in each and every district, each and every state all across India, which can actually solve the problem on grassroots level. My own platform cannot reach out to those places like Northeast or maybe remote areas like Andamans or Lakshadweep. But the point is, there can be a platform dedicated to that particular geography itself. So uh, you know, uh, the whole purpose is to motivate more and more people so that they can create their own solution their own way. It's not necessary that it has to be a platform based on mobile app or something like that, but the solution can be helpful in a way that which is streamlining the whole process, which is making blood donation more transparent and more um, achievable, or within the reach of common man. So that's more important for anyone to do. And my whole focus and my purpose is to make sure that even if I don't stay here for too long, even after me, there has to be people who are motivating others every now and then to make sure that nobody dies waiting for blood.
Lastly, ILN as a platform, we are a very unique social network. So we are trying to build communities around the goals and ideas people have. How important it is to track your milestones and goals daily. Do you do that somewhere or any other platform? Do you use it?
No, I don't track any. I don't use any tracking device or anything to measure the success and failures of it. My only goal is that nobody should die waiting for blood. That's the whole benchmark. So the day it starts happening, my job is going to be done. I'll take a sabbatical and I'll go on a leave. So you don't have to worry too much about because there are so many variables every day. Things are not happening the right way you decided yesterday. But you can plan things, but you cannot control things. So I know that even if I plan out a very great plan, and and I float it around with a very great team, but there are so many factors which are not in our hands, like how people are going to respond, how people are going to donate that, how they are going to help us to achieve this milestone. So due to these factors, we cannot ensure that this is happening the right way we decided. But yes, we try, we fail, we again improve it, we improvise our system, because it's a never-ending game. So India is a country of countries. So you cannot define a single platform helping out each and every single individual all across India. But yes, we can create a general product which is helpful for most majority part of India, and for rest of the part, we can collaborate with different organizations. We can tie up with different NGOs, different non-profit communities, and these kind of things. So in different, if you see, every individual needs a different kind of solution, which is practically not possible. But yes, we can create a platform for masses, and which is going to help a lot of people.